Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bappy Hamid. So guys, recently I have done one amazing system setup at my home for the machine learning work. So many people are asking me like, sir, what would be the best configuration machine for the data science, machine learning, deep learning, or programming, whatever work actually we're doing. So what would be the best configuration setup in a reasonable price actually? So that's why I thought let's share with you this particular setup. The setup actually I have done at my home. So this is the personal setup actually I have done, guys. So it's not like very fancy setup I have done, but within a reasonable price actually you can do the setup. And don't worry guys, I will share each and every detail of the component actually I'm using in this particular setup. So guys, before starting with the detailed discussion, first of all take a look at my system, and I will also show you the entire setup, the setup actually I have done. Then I will start with the detailed discussion of the component I'm using in this particular setup. So let's get started. So guys, I think you have seen the entire system setup, and now let's try to discuss the component, like what are the component actually I'm using in this particular setup. I think in my background you can see the component I'm using. So different actually component box actually I kept in my background. So as you can see guys, I'm using Intel Core i9 14th generation processor. So this is the latest processor actually in the market right now. And if you want to see the description of this particular processor, so let me go to my screen and try to show you. So if I go to my screen, so guys, here you can see this is the product description. So here if you see, this is the Intel Core i9 14900KF 14th generation Raptor Lake processor. And these are the key features. Actually, you can see you are getting Core i9 and clock speed. This is the clock speed, and this is the cache of this particular processor. And you can see the CPU cores. It is having 24 CPU cores and 32 actually CPU threads. And you can see the socket. And if you want to see the more description of this particular product, you can see the frequency and maximum turbo frequency. Then you can see the cache codes and everything. It is available. You can check this particular website and you will get each and everything. The memory specification, warranty information, each and every detail you will get here. So now you can ask me, instead of buying any other processor, why did I buy this particular Intel processor, like this particular Core i9 processor? Because personally, I'm like a fan of this particular Intel. Actually, I've been using this particular Intel. It's been long time. So whatever system I'm using this particular Intel processor only. Even you can also buy this particular AMD processor. It's completely fine. The Ryzen series you can also use. But I personally prefer the Intel. And instead of buying Core i7 or any other variant of it, I just bought the i9 because I was wondering to buy the latest one instead of buying the older one. But if you have less budget, you can also go with the older one. It's completely fine. Okay. So this was the like processor part of my system. I think you saw. Even you can also check out the official website of this particular processor. You will get the more details about it. Okay. So now let's come to the next component, which is nothing but the motherboard of the system. So you can see this is the motherboard actually I'm using. So the name of the motherboard is, you can see it is a MSI. The brand is MSI and the model is B760M Gaming Plus Wi-Fi motherboard. And this motherboard supports actually 14th generation, 13th generation, and 12th generation Intel Core and Pentium and Celeron processor. We'll see the description of this particular motherboard. So let's go to my computer screen and try to see the description. So here is the specification, guys, of this particular motherboard. You can see it's MSI B760M Gaming Plus Wi-Fi 6C Matrix motherboard. And this is the updated motherboard. You can see it supports 14th generation, 13th generation, 12th generation Intel Core, Pentium, and Celeron processor. Okay, and it supports also DDR5 like 4x RAM, so you can attach 4x RAM with that. And the maximum capacity of the RAM would be 192 GB. And you can see the megahertz of this particular motherboard and all. And the graphics output you will get 2x HDMI 2.1. And here you will get the more specification of this particular motherboard, like the supported CPU, then chipset, and you can see the audio, memory, graphics, okay, connector and ports. So everything you will get here. And guys, this motherboard actually design is pretty amazing. They have done. You will see this particular motherboard whenever you will open it. So here is the picture of it. So this is one amazing motherboard actually from MSI side. Okay, I can tell. So yes, guys, that's why actually I took this particular motherboard, because my processor specification like 14th generation. So that's why I also have taken this particular 14th generation motherboard, so that it can support actually everything. Even going forward, if anything coming in the market, if you want to upgrade your GPU and all, you can easily do it, okay, because it supports everything. So this was the motherboard part. So guys, the next component I have taken, which is nothing but SSD card. So it's Samsung SSD card I have taken, and it's 500 GB. So why I have taken 500 GB? Because I only want to install my software in this particular memory. So that's why I've taken this particular storage, right? And for actually other file storage, let's say video, audio, or any other file, I have taken SSD. Okay, SSD for it, like 1 TB SSD I have taken. I'll tell you which particular SSD I'm using. So this is the SSD from Samsung, and it's like super fast SSD you will see in the market. And if I show you this particular specification, so here is the specification, guys. It's a Samsung 980 Pro 500 GB. So M.2 SSD. So you can see the key features of this particular SSD. So you can see the more specification. The key capacity is 500 GB and M.2. And this is the weight and all. So this is like amazing SSD you can use. Even I was thinking to buy 1 TB, but I feel like, okay, 1 TB is like much. So that's why I decided to take this particular 500 GB. Okay, this is enough for me. And I told you guys I bought one SDD. So that means hard drive. You can see this is the hard drive I'm using. This from Toshiba P300 1 TB desktop PC internal hard drive. So just to keep my content, just to keep my video on any other actually file, I just kept this particular hard drive, okay, instead of buying SSD, because SSD will cost a lot. So you can check this particular configuration now, and it will have actually 2 years of warranty, okay, manufacturing warranty we'll get here. And the next component, guys, I have taken this particular RAM. So I have taken 16 and 16, like 32 GB RAM in my system. And this is the RAM from actually Kingston. And this is the RAM, guys. You can see the brand is Kingston 40. So let me show you the like detailed description of this particular RAM. So if I go to my system, so here is the RAM, guys. So this is the Kingston 40 Beast 16 GB, and it supports actually 6000 megahertz DDR5. Okay, DDR5 RGB. It also has actually RGB supports. So it is having one beautiful RGB light actually will get here with it. Capacity is like 16 GB and DDR5. So I have taken two. Okay, two of it, like just in a two slot actually I'm attaching 16 to 16. So it's around 32 GB, right? So 32 GB is enough, I think. Okay, because you will get more memory here. So it's, I think, enough. And you can see the detailed description of this particular RAM as well. Okay. So guys, the next component I have taken this particular graphics card, that means GPU. And this is the thing actually we need for the machine learning and deep learning, whatever task actually we're doing. But I can't say this particular GPU is like super powerful. But it's enough for the like basic level, like where basics kinds of work actually you can do. Let's say you can train a neural network, you can do machine learning related work with this particular GPU, right? Even you can also do the video editing, gaming performance you can also do, right? And if you want to, let's say, train like large language model, okay, that means LLM model and all, that time actually you need like more powerful GPU. Why I have taken this particular GPU? So the GPU I have taken, guys, it's a Zotac gaming RTX 30, okay, GeForce RTX 3060, twin edge actually graphics card. You can see it is having two fan. And it's like a very small size GPU, and the build quality is amazing. It is having like 5 years warranty. You will get 5 years warranty. So and the VRAM you will get 12 GB here. Okay, that is why I've taken this particular graphics card, because so let me show you this specification of this particular GPU. So here is the GPU, guys. I have taken Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 3060 twin edge 12 GB GDDR graphics card, and this is the key features actually will get. So you will get here 12 GB actually VRAM, and you can see the CUDA cores it is having 3584, that means 3584 CUDA cores you will get. So guys, CUDA core wise, I can say it is having less CUDA core with respect to the deep learning, because deep learning needs actually more CUDA core if you are training a very large neural network and all. That time it's like you need like more actually CUDA cores for the multiprocessing and all, right? But VRAM wise, I can say it's fine. 12 GB, I think. See, whatever work actually I have done so far as an experiment and all. So I can say whatever things you can execute on Google Colab. Okay, the Google Colab actually you use. All the tasks you can also execute in this particular GPU as well. Okay, it would be completely fine. But if you're doing like LLM fine tuning and all, that time the speed would be a little bit slow because of this particular CUDA core. Okay, but at least you can do some basic level work. Okay, it will help you a lot, because I was thinking to upgrade my GPU. Okay, later on, because now I had very less budget on the GPU. So that's why I bought this particular GPU, just to do my work. Okay, but later on, actually, I was thinking to upgrade like more powerful GPU. So definitely I will do it. That's why I have taken this particular motherboard updated level, right? So with the Core i9 processor, I think I can do lots of work with this particular graphics card, because the work actually usually I do in my day-to-day life, everything would be done okay with this particular configuration itself. So that's why I don't need like a very expensive GPU. Okay, here. If I need it, definitely I will upgrade later on. Okay, but as of now, it's completely fine for me. And guys, the next component, actually, the super important component, which is nothing but the power supply. So if you don't have the like correct power supply, the good power supply, definitely there would be lots of issue. So that's why always you should spend more amount of money on the this power supply part. So here I have taken this Thermaltake power supply. It is having 750 watt. Okay, this 750 watt power supply, and this is the gold certified power supply. There are so many variant, like bronze is there. Okay, platinum is there, but you can buy the gold one. Gold would be like much better because it's gold certified and it's like more tested one, right? So let's see the configuration of this particular power supply. So here is the power supply, guys. You can see it's Thermaltake power GF 750 watt power supply, and you can see the configuration. It is gold. You can see the gold fully modular power supply. Modular means you can like disconnect all the wire, okay, from this particular power supply. And non-modular means the wire actually will see it would be attached with this particular power supply, right? So this is the best thing I feel like of this particular power supply. You can see the voltage, fan size, everything they have given in the description. You can check it out. Fine. And the next thing, guys, the last thing, which is nothing but the CPU cooler. You can see. So I have taken this particular CPU cooler. This is called Antec Symphony CPU cooler, liquid cooler. Actually, I have taken liquid cooler. Why I've taken liquid cooler? Because I'm using Core i9 processor, and if you want to keep your processor cool, so I think you should take a good like CPU cooler always. Instead of buying the fan, what you can do, you can take the liquid cooler. It would be much better than the fan, right? And it is having some RGB. You can see, very good RGB. You can see, right? I think you saw from that particular setup, right? It was like very good combination of the RGB. So let's see the detail specification of this particular liquid cooler. So guys, you can see this is the liquid cooler I'm using, Antec Symphony 240 ARGB. So it is having ARGB. That means you can also control this particular RGB. So with the software, you can control like what kinds of RGB you want. You can control it there. So this is a liquid cooler, you can see, and this is the entire specification. Okay, this is the entire specification. So guys, there are so many liquid cooler you will get in the market, but I think with this price, okay, this would be the best liquid cooler, okay, for your processor. Maybe you can also check it out, right? So the last thing, guys, I've taken the casing, okay, casing of my entire system. So this is the casing I have taken. So this is one amazing casing, guys, from Handkey. So S980 Tornado. Okay, you can see this particular casing, and that's how actually it looks like. I think you saw my setup, right? So you can see in this particular casing, you will get more space. So if you are buying any larger GPU, so you can also attach easily. Even it supports, actually, you can see 6, 9, 10 fan, actually 10 fan actually you can attach with this particular casing, and it looks like pretty good. Okay, you can see the 2x view here. So this is the front, side view. This is the front view. So this side actually will get a glass. Okay, glass you will get. You can also open it up and you can attach your component there, right? So you can see the type and everything. Okay, so it's one of the amazing casing you can buy. So this is also one of the very good casing. I personally prefer this particular casing, okay, because I need more space there. If I want to update something later on, I can do it easily. Okay. So guys, yes, this is the actually system I have built at my home, and these are actually my component I am using in this particular system. And what I feel like this would be the best of actually setup for your machine learning or data science work, whatever actually you are doing. And if you want to if you're wondering to build one system, I think you can consider this one, because what I feel like, if you're doing ML and deep learning and all, so at least you should spend some money on your system, because at the end actually you will be working with the neural network and all. So it would be pretty good combination if you're using updated processor, updated motherboard. If you're having a low configuration GPU, it's completely fine. Later on, you can upgrade it. But again, guys, I'm not telling it would be the best setup. So if you have more amount of money, you can buy a more good configuration. But it would be the reasonable actually price setup. Okay. So guys, I think I have shown all the component in front of you. Now you can search over the internet and you can see different price of this particular component, and you can calculate the total cost, okay, of this particular system, okay, you will be having, because again it depends upon the region to region, country to country. Okay, so for me it would be a different price, for you it would be a different price. Okay, that's why the correct price I'm not going to tell you, but you can search about it, okay, with respect to the current market price. So I think this is the best setup for me as of now, whatever work actually I'm doing. So I'm creating the content, I'm doing YouTube streaming and all. For me it is a amazing setup, okay, for me. Even I can do all of the work smoothly. But for you, if you need some more things, you can upgrade, and you can also explore. There are so many components in the market. If you feel like, okay, this one I will be taking, okay, you can take it. So this is what, guys, I just wanted to show you, because many people have asked me what would be the best configuration, okay, for the machine learning and whatever actually we're doing. And if I want to build any PC, so what I can do, okay, what would be the best combination. So that's why I created this particular video. I just wanted to share my setup with you. Okay, that's it. So yes, guys, I think you like this particular setup, and please try to subscribe to my channel. And there are so many content, guys, I'm bringing in this particular channel with my new system right now. Okay, because the previous system I was using, so there I was facing some lagging and all. Now everything would be smooth. Okay, we'll be doing like more live streaming and all. So please try to support my channel and try to subscribe to my channel and try to share. Okay, everything. So yes, guys, this was all from my side. I think you like this particular video. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.